If you are on a journey to find a 55 plus community and new home, this is going to be your video. I've got my main man, John Corpora, right next to me. He just went through the whole thing. If you're interested, stay tuned. As I said, I'm here with John Corpora, who actually is our greatest YouTube fan. I mean to tell you, it started 6 years ago, right?
6, 7 years ago when you first started.
It's amazing. I think my wife was my first subscriber. You could have been second, it's possible. Maybe Carolyn. But really, really appreciate it. I mean, you followed us for a long time. And we're really glad. I mean, you just closed on your beautiful home here in City Hilton Head. So tell us a little bit about the process.
Well, the process was about when I first started looking at your videos. I was trying to figure out, we've been vacationing down here for the last 17 years in that area, and we wanted to eventually retire down here. So started watching the videos, trying to get more information. And you started off with, you were going to Sun City, and Margarita wasn't in the build, but they were starting to get ready to start building. And Honvanian wasn't here yet, but it was everything was starting, and you kind of said, this is a new development, Walton Station. So I kind of went around and visited all of them.
Now, so you came down and visited these.
Visit all the places.
Do you know the year?
It was probably 2018, 2019.
Okay, all right.
So after visiting them, we actually picked out our top 3, and we started the process of contacting you and saying, we're thinking about moving probably about 3 to 4 years, depending on when we plan on retiring. But luckily enough, I went remote this year, so we were actually able to do it 2 to 3 years sooner. So then I reached out to you, and then you hooked me up with Carolyn.
Carolyn Welch,
Yep.
yes.
And then we started the process from there. We wanted to look at resales first. So we went around and looked probably about 20 resales in Sun City. That's the one we ended up deciding to go with, Sun City. And then we looked at those. We looked at all the different models, and we originally were going to pick out the Hallmark. So we came down and picked out the lot, and then at that time they were just building the new duets, which was the Danbury and the Ellington. So we went in, and we really liked the setup, the layout of those 2 new buildings. So we ended up going with the Ellington. So then we contacted Caroline to say, let's go with this one. And then we started from there, and we came down in September, picked out the lot.
September a year ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
2023. That's when we signed everything, and then we started that. We picked out the lot. Then we came back in December, I think it was December 21st, and that's when we met with Donna, and we went through the design phase to pick out all our flooring, our cabinets.
And how was that process with Pulte and Donna and the whole...
Oh, it was great. I mean, we went through, she sat down with us and said, hey, we were thinking about these 3 types of countertops with this floor, and she gave us ideas how to look at everything. And my wife ended up picking out the flooring and the stuff for the countertops. I ended up picking out some of the floorings in the bathrooms and in the showers. But no, everything was a smooth. We went through everything, and it was just a nice, easy process. We were in there maybe an hour and a half.
Okay.
Got everything hammered out. After we were done, she went through, priced everything up. This was her final. Gave them the deposit, and then we were done. And that point forward, it was just a matter of waiting until they broke ground.
That's great.
Yeah, it was easy.
And how long did it take to build the house?
They started, I came down in end of January is when they, in January is when they actually started
so 8 months.
digging, about 8 months.
Okay, all right. And you're in the new section of Sun City on the north side of
Yes,
278.
they're calling it Sun City West. They started north, and I think they changed it to west now.
Now, in this day and age of real estate, buyer's agents, commissions, and all of this transition to transparency, how would you have liked to go through that process on your own?
Oh, it's just a lot easier having someone behind you to let you know all the differences, what it's about. And then said, if you had a question, you have someone there to answer it for you.
And plus, you're remote.
Oh, you're remote, yeah.
Right.
It was just so much easier.
Because you looked at resales.
Looked at the resales, looked at all the different ones, and you kind of get an idea. Going through the resales, there are a lot of nice ones. It's just a matter you're trying to figure out if I decide to put a new kitchen in or something else, by the time you do that, it's easier just to build.
Yeah,
I mean, since we were
sure.
remote, we weren't in any hurry
Right.
to rush. But I mean, if we were in a hurry, maybe we might have went with an older house.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we
resale.
like the resale because we,
Yeah.
like I said, we did like the south side because of the established, the trees, everything was growing out.
Yeah, that's right.
But, yep. But I said it was either one. When we just came down to which to do the new one. But it says everything was smooth. We had no problems. Any issues that came up, they answered them within the next week or so, and everything was all completely done.
That's great. I mean, Pulte really does know what they're doing. They've got communities all across the country. Well, I just wanted to publicly thank you for really being our #1 fan on YouTube. We've got to give you a plaque or do something, but I really appreciate it.
Yep, no problem, John. It's been a
and-
pleasure watching the videos and everything. It's you get to learn a lot. You get to learn a lot about the
Yeah, that's right.
the area,
Yeah.
and which was nice about it. So.
Good. Well, I appreciate it, and welcome to the Lowcountry. You're going to love it.
Thank
We're
you.
standing in the sun, and sweat is dripping off both of us, but it's going to cool down soon.
Yes, it will.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
I like that.
Is that good?
That's perfect.
All right.
Okay.
All right, start.
It's recording, isn't it? Okay. I'm going
Yes.
to do like a little intro,
Yep.
and then we'll cut. This is big time. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Okay.